Welcome back to my channel. I am Dr. A. Navanita, Assistant Professor in AC Department, Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technology. So today I am going to discuss a topic based on the difference between digital circuits and analog circuits. So this is the most important topic for any engineering student irrespective of the branch, whether they are studying in CSE, ECE, mechanical, civil. Any branch of the students, this topic will be useful. So here in this one, before getting into the digital circuit and analog circuit, we should know what is a circuit. So circuit is nothing but whatever the electronic components are there. If those electronic components are connected like your diodes, transistors, resistors, capacitors, inductors are connected in a closed loop, that we call as a circuit, isn't it? So here that circuit we are divided into actually three parts, that is analog circuits, digital circuit and mixed signal circuits. Mixed signal circuits will come under the combination of both analog and plus digital. So because mixed signals mixed circuits comes under both combination of analog and digital, I am going to discuss about analog circuits and digital circuits. So here in this one, whenever you are using the thing, we are using a microphone. So whatever the voice which we give to our microphone, that will be your analog signal, sound signal will be the analog signal. So whatever the we talk, that will not be understandable by your phone, or if you make use of your TV or anything. So if you take an example, whatever we talk, the sound signal which is in analog form, which is going to be varied continuously, that signal will not be understandable by your mobile phone. So that your mobile phone can understand only the digital signals. Those are nothing but voltages, fixed to voltage levels, it will be understandable. That is 1 and 0. 1 is nothing but high voltage, 0 is nothing but low voltage. Okay. So here in this one, to convert this analog signal to the digital one, there will be an ADC converter will be there. That will be here, whatever the microphone we are using, that microphone will be converting your analog into digital. That will be given to your circuits present inside your mobile phone. Okay. So here in this one, before getting into how these analog signals and digital signals are going to work, we should know the difference. Then you can understand what I am going to tell. So your digital device, your mobile phone contains both the combination of analog as well as digital. Okay. When you take a hardware components like your CPU, memory, your digital clock, all these will coming under your analog circuits. So amplifier already you know, whatever we talk to increase that voltage level, we make use of amplifiers comes under your audio circuit and analog circuits. And whatever the circuits which generate different types of waveforms like your sinusoidal, cosinal, triangular, square, all these all these circuits are going to come under your digital circuits. Okay. So here in this one, these are the practical examples where we are going to use these analog circuits and digital circuits. Now let us go the difference, what we have, the difference between analog circuits and digital circuits. So whenever we get into the digital circuits are represented here. If you take a CPU is an example of your digital circuit. Okay. So here this CPU will be working with the two voltage levels only, that is nothing but logic 1 and logic 0. Whatever the logic 1 voltage which you give, that will be your high voltage. Think this CPU is working with the 0 to 5 volts. Whatever the 5 volts high voltage is there, that is going to come under logic 1, and whatever the low voltage is there, that is going to come under your 0 volt, that will become under logic 0. So here in this one, any circuit which is going to take these two voltages, and whatever the data can be textual information, numbers, video, image or anything, that data if it is represented with the high and low voltage, those are called as logic 1 and logic. Those voltages are called as logic 1 and logic 0. So here any circuit which is in which the data is going to represent it with the 2 voltage level, that circuit will be coming under a digital circuit, like your CPU, memory, digital clock and your calculator. All this is going to come under a digital circuits. They are going to take with the 2 voltage levels only. So here another circuit which is going to work on varied voltage. Example, if you take a sinusoidal waveform. So here in the x-axis you are going to take time and y-axis you are going to take the voltage. So here in this one, if you see, voltage is going to be varied at each instant of time. Here voltage is varying from 0 to 5 volts. So here this type of variation of the voltage with respect to time, we call it as an analog signal. So any data which is represented with a continuous variation of voltage is said to be the analog signal. So whenever we go for digital circuits, think you are watching a TV. So you are watching a cricket match. So and commentary is coming in the English. So instead of the commentary related to the cricket match, if a Hindi songs comes, okay, a Hindi song by a film in the Lagan, which is acted by your Amir Khan. So here in this one, here program is coming as a cricket, commentary should come related to that one. But what is coming here, the song, instead of commentary, the song played the song which is in the Lagan movie, that is coming. So here in this one, the, whatever unwanted here is nothing but Lagan song. That is said to be the noise. Whatever the unwanted data you get in the form of voltages and frequencies, that we call as a noise. So whenever you go for digital circuits, the noise will be less. Unwanted voltages and frequency you will get less. Whenever you go for your analog circuits, the noise is going to be more. It is going to be very sensitive to the noise. So here in this one, if you want to think, you want to listen only the Telugu song. So instead of Telugu song, if you listen the Hindi song along with the Telugu and Hindi, both are, if it is coming combination, that is nothing but Hindi song is for you nothing but noise, unwanted one. That is, whatever the noise you hear is nothing but frequencies and voltages, is it, in the circuits. So all these will be listened. All these will be, whatever the unwanted is there, that will be easily captured by your analog circuit. This whenever you design any analog circuit, noise should be very less. And whenever you go for accuracy, whatever the accurate result you want, think you are taking a temperature of your body. So that temperature of the body should be accurate. You can see in the analog form or you can see in the digital form. So whenever you keep the thermometer, if you get in the display, so then it is called as a, if you get the display in the numbers, then and that is a constant, then that is called as a digital. So here in this one, whenever you get, whenever you check the temperature, which is going to be varied in terms of waveform or in terms of some reading, moving up and down, then that comes as an analog one. So here in this one, whenever you take any value using digital circuits, that will be very accurate. If you take a BP is going to be analog one because it is fluctuating continuously. It won't be, if it is a constant, it will be under digital. So here in this one, whatever measurement you take, even with the digital circuits, it will be more accurate. Whenever you go for analog circuits, the accuracy is going to be decreased because it is more sensitive noise and interference is going to be occurred. What do you mean by interference? If one frequency, another frequency is going to be intermixed. That is said to be the interference. Next, what we have, whenever you want to design a digital circuit like your CPU, memories, calculators, registers, flip-flops, it is easy to design. Whenever you want to design analog circuits like amplifiers, oscillators, mixers, it will be difficult to filters. All these will be difficult to design because we have to keep in the mind of interference and also accuracy you have to maintain here. Okay, it is very difficult to maintain, but you have to work hard a lot to make the circuit which is going to have less noise and more accurate results with your analog circuits. Next we have example, as I told you, digital circuits is nothing but the CPU processors, microprocessors and microcontroller which make use. memories like RAM, ROM, which are going to make use, and whatever the pen drive which are using, that is 4 GB, 2 GB, all these pen drives is coming under digital circuits, digital clock and calculator. All these are going to come under digital circuits. Next you have audio amplifiers, next radio sensor and oscilloscope. Whenever you go for digital circuit, it is going to have more speed, and this is going to have low speed. It is going to have high speed and it is going to have low speed. Okay, next you have here whatever you take, digital circuits you are going to get cheaper, and here it is going to be costlier. And whenever you space, digital circuit is going to occupy lesser space, and analog circuits are going to occupy more space, because you are going to use in the bulky inductors and capacitors in the circuits, which is going to occupy more space. And also it is very difficult to make the inductors and capacitors which occupies more space in the ICs, so they are connected externally. Because of that factor also, it is going to consume more space. Okay, so here in this one, whenever you go for digital circuit, power is also going to be lesser, and analog circuit is going to consume more power, because you are going to use to tune for certain frequency. You are going to use LC elements, inductor and capacitor elements. Because of that, it is going to occupy more space, and power is also going to be more. So this is about your whatever the difference is there for analog circuits and digital circuits is there. So in our daily life, if you make use of your mobile phone, it is a combination of both analog and digital, both will be there. In your mobile phone, CPU will be there, which is going to act like a digital circuit, and it is going to have memories, which is going to act like digital circuits. Amplifiers will be there, oscillators will be there, sensors will be there, which is going to act like a analog. So it is a combination of both analog and digital. Even in your television, which acts like a receiver, even that is going to have both analog and digital. But when you take a digital clock, it acts as a only digital circuits. Okay, your amplifiers which we make use, that is comes under analog. Your microphone, whatever you have, that is nothing but your analog. Okay, so here in this one, what I am talking that is nothing but your sound signals. That sound signal to convert into electrical signals, the sound signals also comes under analog, because it won't be constant. To convert the sound signals, audio signals into electrical signals, you are going to use a microphone. Again, this is nothing but analog. So this analog to give to your CPU, this should be converted into digital. So an analog to digital converters will be used. Before giving to analog to digital converters, to increase the voltage of your sound signal, audio amplifiers will be used. After using audio amplifier, ADC will be used. After conversion to digital, then it will be given to the CPU to process whatever the data it wants to give. So even in a reverse process also, from mobile phone you are going to get digital. From the digital it should be converted to analog, that is DAC will be used. From that you are going to get analog electrical signal. That electrical signal, when it is given to the speaker, then it will get the sound signal. So in this way, how the analog and digital signals are made use. So whenever you are going to make use with the analog signal, you are going to vary frequency, as well as frequency is going to be varied, and even voltage is going to be varied. But whenever you go for your digital signals, frequency is going to be constant, and even voltage is going to work with the 2 voltage levels only. That you have to remember. Okay, so here in this one example, if you take FM radio, what is the frequency of FM radio? It is around frequency variation will be there, isn't it? So some 88 to 98 frequency band if you take, that means it is a variation is there, it is not there fixed one. So that in that one, that type of variation frequency is there, then that signals are going to come under your analog. I think you got a lot of information about analog circuits and digital circuits. For engineering students, under the digital circuits, you are going to have subjects digital logic designs, digital electronics, computer organization architecture, microprocessors and microcontrollers. linear integrated circuits or IC applications, integrated circuits and applications. When you go for analog circuits, you are going to have the subjects based on the electronic devices and circuits, analog electronic circuits, and you are going to have analog communications, and you have analog communications and satellite communications, microwave communications. All these will be present for you to access the analog circuits. And how to process these signals, the subjects will be based on signals and systems and digital signal processing. So I think I have given lot of information. If you like my video, press the click button, subscribe it, place some comments which will be used to improve my video. Thank you once again.